In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through step by step exactly how you can go ahead and build your first or next Facebook ad campaign to get yourself real estate leads coming in as soon as today. So stay tuned till the end and follow along so you get leads coming to you right away. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is Andrew Dunn, and over the last few years I've helped sell billions in real estate for agents, team leads, brokers all over the US. And along with my partner, we actually sell homes in Boca Raton in Florida. We've also now helped over 100 agents cross $100,000 and up in GCI using our social strategies through our coaching program and our EXP mentorship. So if you're interested in learning more about getting coaching or joining us over at EXP, both of those links are in the description below. So in today's video, we're actually going to be walking through a step-by-step guide on setting up your first ad campaign. So I've actually got my laptop here in front of me, if you see me looking down, and we're going to be going through it step by step. So by the end of this video, you can literally follow along and have your first campaign launched. So once you've got your business manager set up and you've got your ad account in front of you, the first things you're going to want to do is create a campaign. Now, the interface always slightly changes. Facebook's always rolling out new ones. But you want to find the create button. For me here, it's on the top left, and hit create. Now, yours might look slightly different, but from all the interfaces I've seen, you get the lead generation option, which is the one you're going to want to select, okay? So to keep things simple, go lead generation and hit continue. Then what we're going to want to do is name the campaign. Now, the way I always find it easiest to do this is just the location. So for example, let's say we're doing Boca Raton, all right? And I could just name that, and then I could just, whatever you want to name it, but usually location is good. Also, the date can be quite good, the date you launched it on. So you might want to put the date in there too. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is select a category. Now, this is imperative. You absolutely have to. This is not an option. You have to select special ads category in the housing category. If you don't, the chances are your business manager, your ad account, your whole Facebook business page and settings and everything will get banned. Okay, we've had this happen before. It is not a good time. You got to go through the pain of setting up a whole new business manager, and you only ever get 2 per profile. So just sit on the side of caution and always special ad category, always housing. Okay. And then again, for the country, make sure you're selecting your country. So in this case, going to do United States. And when you scroll down, don't worry about A/B testing. Don't worry about campaign budget optimization for right now. The next, I've just clicked here on the top left. You can also do it from the very top here to the ad set level. So there's 3 levels. You've got campaign, ad set, and ad. Ad set level, again, just name it something that you're going to know. So again, I'll just name it Boca Raton, Florida. I don't know, I could write, say, Peter page, which could be the page we're running it from. And then we come down, and lead generation method, we're going to select instant forms. Don't worry about automated chat and calls. Instant forms is going to be the best for you. Now, as for pages to run from, the recommendation from me is either to have a generic page or to have your personal page or your team page. And I also want to show you what it looks like if you haven't accepted the terms and conditions. So I'm going to select Elite Agent Secrets. This is actually our worldwide podcast. And as you can see here, we haven't accepted terms because we don't actually run ads from this page. So all you would do, if you see that button, click view terms, you'll see here, and you click I agree and accept terms. So what I'm actually going to do is go and select Peter's page, which is my business partner, and we scroll down. We don't need to worry about dynamic creative. The next thing is budget. Highly recommend you don't start with less than $500 a month. This is really going to be where you need to be to get a decent volume of leads coming in, which is part of the game with Facebook. Lead costs have gone up. I'm going to show you some examples later of our varying spans across different clients across the states, but you're looking at anywhere from $5 to $15 a lead now. So, you're averaging out $10. So, $500, you're looking at 50 leads a month. You really want to be getting this close to 100 leads. And then, the conversion rate, depending, will vary on you as a person, but you're looking at 1 to 3%, and then it can go up over 6-month, year-long period. The trick is with online lead generation is really working them. All right, so $500 a month is roughly $16 a day. So I'm going to select that. The next is the start time. If you want to go right away, just leave it. Or if you want to schedule it for, say, midnight the next day, so it launches on 0:00, you can absolutely do that here. The next one is the end time. Now, I never set these because we're always in the ad accounts, we're always doing this. However, if you're concerned or if you want to do a certain test or you only want to spend so much, you could absolutely select end time and select the time and date you want. So for example, you want it to be, the end of the month, and you can select that there and it will turn off then. We personally don't do that, and I would only recommend you do that if you think this is going to be a test or not something you're going to want to continue with, because ultimately this is how you're going to generate leads for your business moving forward. So I'm going to deselect that. Now this again is a newer feature you can see right now, so you might not see this. This is, turn off potential travelers. We just want local residents. And then the next thing is settings here. So this is when you're actually going to select your location. This is the most important part. Now with Facebook, you've got a 15 mile or 25 kilometer radius minimum. That's the least you can do now. So what you want to do is select your area. So in this case, I'm going to do Boca Raton in Florida, and you can see it's set at 25 naturally, and then you can scroll all the way up and down. But for you, I imagine like we only want to set that 15 mile or 25 kilometer radius. And then here you can select people living in this location. All right. So basically you're just getting residents within that 15 kilometers. Now, because it's special ads category, there's no discrimination, so you can't change age or gender anymore. So I can just show you that here, but you see it's all blotted out. Now, the next level to this, once you've got a lot of data, and I won't dive into that in this video, is actually creating what they call special ad audiences, which allow you to basically find other people that are like the leads you've already got. Super powerful, and it's how you scale, but right now we're not going to focus on that. Now, the next thing is the placements. Again, let's just focus on simplicity and just stick with Facebook, Instagram, news feeds. So mobile, desktop. All right. So I literally am going to go ahead and deselect everything. Other placements can work. It's good in time to test them all. But again, the purpose of this video is to get you leads coming in right away. So I'm just going to select Facebook, Instagram, news feeds for right now. And then as we scroll down, optimization delivery, don't worry about it. That's all fine. Just leave it as is. The next part is the actual ad. So this is actually what people are going to see. So I would recommend naming this some type of description. So you could name it, you could even just do ad one if simply, or you want to do, carousel or, house in X. So if you're doing a certain listing, you could put that all in here so you can track what houses you are selling. The next is the Facebook page. You selected that at ad set level. So here it's Peter. And then the Instagram account, if you haven't selected one, there'll actually be an option here that'll say use the selected Facebook page to advertise on Instagram. So you don't have to have an Instagram account. Don't worry about that. The next stage is actually going to be creating the ad itself. So delete anything Facebook's automatically put in. And then what we're going to do is just going to select some media. So I'll be able to show you a few examples of ads that have been very successful for us. So for example, you've got these quadrants always tend to do the best. So here's one with 3, and you can see these are 3 different properties. You've got one here, which is going to be, you've got ones of the same properties of different angles. This is 4. This is a quadrant of 4. So I'll just use this one for example. All right. And then for the text, I'm going to pull an example here. So you can go ahead and use this, make a slight variation. So this is actually going to be that ad copy. So I'm just going to select that. And then we're going to put that in the primary text here. And then the way the ad copy works is we want to be calling out who we actually want. So, hey, Boca Raton area, Boca Raton resident, Boca Raton home buyers, right? We've got stunning homes at price point, very sought after in area. Then we give a bit more information. If you're selling a specific home, this is when you would talk about that specific home. If you're selling a variety of homes, like here, homes with 3+ bedrooms, this is more of a general one. And then again, you always want to ask for the ask. So at the bottom, click learn more to get access, all right? So you want to fill these out with the people you want to call out, the price points to make it hook and to make people want to click. The next is going to be the headline. So that's just going to be here. And again, it's just a way to get interaction. So best deals in Holland available now, best deals in Boca available now. And then great deals below market value. Now this is an example. There is many different variations. What I'm doing here is again, trying to get you leads coming in tomorrow for your business. As you get deeper into the advertising world, you'll understand the mechanisms of why certain things work, and you can basically play around with this, which is obviously what we do and what we teach. So if that's something you're interested in, again, the links are in the description below. But right now, this will definitely work. So if you're looking to sell homes below, say, 450, but below market value of, say, 450 or whatnot. And then we want to change the call to action here to learn more. Again, it needs to be cohesive with what you've written in the ad copy here. So it says learn more there, right? And then destination, we want to create a lead form. Okay, so I'll just show you, there is very many different variations of this. There's usually a few questions we throw in, but at a basic level, this is what it could look like. So it's just name, phone number, email. They'll then click next. So I can show you there. You'll have your privacy policy, and then you can ask for another ask. So look, click the link below to view this 3-step system or whatever it might be. One of the big things that we always ask for in our Facebook ads, because the more questions you ask, the more the lead cost goes up, but also the quality goes up. So one of the big things that we always ask is timeline to move. This is, if you're going to ask any one additional question apart from name, phone number, email, timeline is going to allow you to do a better job of filtering. So that's it. We've really smashed through how to set up your first or next Facebook ad. These are incredibly successful ads, and we've literally spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands on just real estate ads alone, never mind the tens of millions in other industries and niches. So here's this ad account I just thought I'd quickly show you. It's about 40 grand in spend here. And as we can come over here, you can see there is a large discrepancy within a lead cost, and that is very normal depending on area and price point. So you can see here $13 and $15 a lead, all the way down here $3 a lead, you know, $15, $3, $16. You can see there is a big span. That one's $171 there. So it really does depend on the houses you're selling, the areas you're selling in, the type of competition. So just be prepared for that, because for $500 you might get 100 plus leads, but for $500 you might get less than 50 depending on where you're at. All right, so I hope you found this step-by-step tutorial helpful. If you are interested in our coaching, which is going to fast track all of this, give you all of our top secret strategies that have helped over 100 agents cross $100,000 and up, add an additional $100,000 to many businesses, or if you'd like to get it all for free, you can absolutely do that through our EXP mentorship program. Both the links are in the description below, so I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.